Hey guys, it's Dr. Veronica Wax. Let's talk about immunotherapy drugs and how they work. There are two major types of drugs on the market today. And by the way, the concept that I will present you is going to be very simplified. So to make sure that you understand. So the group number one is the drugs that will affect body or organ cells. And the second that will affect our immune cells in the body. Let's go to the blackboard and I will explain you the concept. For example, we will be talking about breast cancer. So like this is, let's say this is the second breast. So this is the breast. This milk ducts. So milk will come out here. So, and this is the big picture of the milk duct. So base membrane is right here. And this is one. And the cells are lining on the base membrane. And the normal cells, they are very nice and square. Here the one, here is the other, and they have nucleus here, 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 and here. And basically, eventually, this milk duct will come together to the nipple, and the milk will be coming out of here. This red one is a blood vessel, and inside this blood vessel, we have immune cells. So that's how normally our cells are looking. Immune cells do not attack normally our body because we have a recognition system, and the recognition system are basically receptors. They look like that. Every single cell in our body has these types of receptors, let's say, and this one also has it, and this one has this recognition receptors. When immune system cells will come out of the bloodstream, this is a cell, immune cell, and what's interesting, they have on their surface the same recognition receptor. So they come out and they will look at the cell receptor and they will say, hey, listen, it looks the same. Because it is the same, it will send the signal inside the cell telling them, and the signal is kind of a sequences of a pathways telling the cell, hey, listen, this is our own cell, no need to attack it. So the pathway, activation pathway of this immune cell will be blocked, basically saying, okay, everything is fine, and let's get into position off. The cell recognize, and immune cell will go back into the bloodstream, and everything is fine. Now, question is, why our own immune system does not recognize cancer cells? And the reason is very simple. The cancer cells will develop out of our own cells. Let's say this cell, this one, get a dose of radiation or get hit by some kind of chemicals and mutate it. So it does not look that nice anymore. It will start to reproduce and make daughter cells. And here they are. The daughter cells are right here. And they get more and more of those daughter cells. By definition, cancer is the cells that reproduce fast and don't die. So more cells are made. And what's interesting about those cells is they have the same recognition system on their surface as normal cells, every single one of them, as mother cell has it. As a result, when immune system cell comes out of here, it's looked at that and will say, hey, listen, it's the same as this one and as this one cell. An immune cell will say, no need to attack, let's stay in position off, let's go back. Now, let's talk about drugs, what they do, how they work. So the group number one is the one that will affect the cells of our body or organs cells. What they do, they either damage this receptor, this and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one in the organs, or they will attach something to this receptor that does not look like its normal receptor. Let's say this receptor is going to look like, but it has some funny attachment. As a result, immune system cell will come out here, will stick out recognition system, and will say, hey, listen, yes, it looks like ours, but there is something strange about that. So let's get together and let's kill every single cell that has this funny attachment. And the way it's done, the signal will go inside the cell, go through the key points, and switch the cell in the position on. So cell will attack every single cell that has this abnormal receptor. The problem with that is the drug is so non-specific that it will make the receptors that's been normal damaged. As a result, not only cancer cells will help all these abnormal receptors, but the healthy one also will be mutated. As a result, when the immune system cells come and start to look for all kinds of cells with abnormal receptors, they will find plenty of them. As a result, those cells will go through activation pathway and they will start to attack. That's drug number 1. Type 2 drugs, what they do, they actually will affect the immune cells by themselves. So they have the same recognition system. What they do, they can do 2 following things. Either erase this receptor totally and completely, or they will affect the points of activation of the immune cells. So they basically tell the cell, this is wrong signal. Don't stay in position off, stay in position on. Okay. As a result, this immune system cell will go and will start to attack. It's all in attack mode. Kill everything, kill everybody, does not matter. Is this normal cell to be killed or is it cancer cell to be killed? It's basically will start to kill everybody. So there is a new drugs that just start to come out on the market. They are a combination of group 1 and group 2. So now knowing how they work, you can expect the same side effect from those drugs as from drug group 1 and from drugs group 2. They will attack not only cancer cells but also normal cells, and that's what is autoimmunity, is a common side effect of those medications. That's it for today, guys. Thank you very much. Please keep asking questions. I am here to answer all your questions, and subscribe. It's Dr. Veronica Wax. Bye bye for now.